So, good morning, everybody. Good morning. You're welcome to today's Forex Outlook for the New York session for the 21st of June 2024, brought to you by Great White FX, sponsored by Trading Pro Nigeria Limited. So, without taking so much of your time, let's get down to the business of today. So, looking at today, we've had lots of the British pound. They had their retail sales, as you can see, came out positive. And that of the euro, most of their news coming out has not been very, very interesting. So it has been very, 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 very negative. So we still have some more flash services and flash manufacturing PMI coming out. Then during the New York session, we have flash manufacturing PMI also by 245. So we'll be watching this going into New York session. So the next where we are going to be looking at, as always, we're going to start off with we're going to start off with the US 100, which is NASDAQ MT4's version and variation of US NASDAQ 100, the dollar index, Euro USD, GBPUSD, gold, Euro pound, pound yen, and Euro yen. So let's start off with the US 100. So looking at the US 100, well, from the daily, this pair seems to have been setting up. There was a massive rejection yesterday. You notice price swept all these highs and price has come down to the lower part of this daily fair value gap and previous week's high. So most likely it's going to create a support there. Then if we go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see that there is a bullish order block here. So for this pair, if you don't want to take a sell here, except this level is broken, even if this level is broken, you still have this other block. And this pair is still very, very bullish. What you might just see is a short, what you're looking at is a short-term weakness. So if you're to look for a short on this pair, what you're going to do is you're going to pick this low to this high, then wait for price to come into the equilibrium. And the equilibrium is coming in at 19966.6. Due to the volatility of this pair, it may extend higher. So you should keep that in mind. So if we drop down to the 1-hour time frame, with the way the 1-hour time frame is setting up, this area is still holding. This area is still holding. So what you'll be waiting for on this pair on the lower time frame, there are two things here. You have this first 15-minute area here between 19764 to 19817. If this retraces into here and gets rejected, then you can take a short position to sweep these lows. But if price breaks above here, that if you get something like this, then you wait for a retracement and a continuation to the upside towards this area here. So that's what we are looking forward to on the US 100 going to New York session. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is the dollar index. So before I continue on the dollar index, we'd like to introduce our broker, Trading Pro Nigeria. Trading Pro, prolific, proficient, professional. They've been around for the last 7 years. It's a multi-award-winning international financial services provider. They offer lots of interesting account types. We have swap-free accounts. All the accounts are swap-free. We have accounts for those who want spread, and we have accounts that are spread-free. We also offer in-house trainings at our number 2 Allen Toyin Roundabout office here in Lagos, Nigeria. And we also offer online trainings for those who can't come to the physical trainings, both for beginners and advanced. So if you'd like to find out how to reach out, take part in any of this, you can reach out to me by hitting me up on 080 93 061888. I'll repeat it again. That's +234 08 93 061888. So a dollar index, like I said last week, if you watch the weekend review, I said this pair is still bullish. It may not gone for this high today, but instead you'll be watching 105.90. That's the nearest swing point, which is on the 4-hour. If you look at the daily, the daily, yesterday's candle closed above the previous day, and you can see that today has retraced a bit and has moved up. So if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, we already have structure point here. This was a consolidation. This is the expansion. On the 1-hour time frame, so looking at this pair may be targeting here 105.90. If it doesn't hit here before New York and starts to retrace, watch this zone. So what you'll be watching for is between this high to this low. That is 106.66 to 105.66 to 105.53. So you'll be waiting for a move down here, and for this to hold, that's this low at 105.53. Price must not close below it. Then for a continuation back to the upside. So that's what we're expecting. We have a bullish view on the US dollar index. The next pair we're going to be looking at is the Euro USD. This pair for now is bearish. If you look at it, yesterday had a bearish engulfing close and they see the retracement. So most likely this is going to go for 106.67. If it takes out, if it closes, if the move is very strong, then the next level will be 106.49. So if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, how are you going to play this? We already have structure point here. So if before New York, price does not retrace to this place, then it's going to sweep this low. So we'll go down to the 1-hour time frame. So most likely, is either a retracement into 107.02 to 107.20. That's if it sweeps here first. But if it doesn't sweep here and starts to retrace, this is where you'll be looking for a short opportunity on this pair. Are we all on the same page? Can we all still hear me?
We can hear you, yes.
So the next pair we're going to be looking at is the GBPUSD. Looking at the GBPUSD, just like the euro, this pair is also bearish. This pair is also bearish. If we start from the daily, you can see that we had a very, very strong bearish close below this level, and we've had the retracement, and price is moving back down. So price is, we'll go down to the 4-hour time frame now. So most likely price might still be heading lower, because if you look at the Euro USD and the GBP USD, the Euro moved further down than the Euro USD. If you look at the decline. So most likely, as if you know this is the highs. This is the highs on the Euro USD. You could see the movement. And this is the GBP USD. It's still around this high. So this still has a little way down to move. So looking at this pair now, we've had on the 1 hour, we've had the break. This is a break, this is the retest. So most likely, this may be coming to sweep this low at 21.2633. If it gets extended, then you might see price coming into all this structure point. So the next way we're going to be looking at is gold. Gold for now is still moving higher. Gold is still moving higher. Most likely, like I said yesterday, it's trying to close up this fair value gap.
I think it has done that already.
No, it has not. On the 4-hour, it has not. It has not. That's why you still have the level is at 2369.46. It has not got there. So that's where it's still going for. Because if you notice, if you look at it on the 1 hour, if you notice on the 4 hour, you can see this long lower wick. That shows you massive rejection. Massive rejection. Now you can see price dipped into this 4-hour fair value gap and moved up. So most likely, this is coming for this area. So if you're going to be looking for a short opportunity, it's between 2387.81 to 236936. That's where price will be gunning for. So that's for gold. Gold for now is still bullish. Don't try to sell it because the outcome might not be nice. The outcome might not be nice. So what you'll be looking at is on the 15 minutes, you're going to box this area. This is the breakout area. So as long as this low at 23.5528 holds, what you'll be waiting for is a retracement and a move up to this area. So that's what we have on gold. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is the EURGBP. Looking at the EURGBP, this pair is still bearish. This pair is still bearish. Let's look at it on the daily. It's kind of still bearish. There has been no solid close above this level that I pointed out at 84.58. We've not had a solid close below it. So if we look at this on the 4-hour time frame, see that price is within, we have all this like an order blocking. So that's where price is within now. So if this order block holds, then we might see price try to go on for 84.68. For this pair is still bearish. So what you are looking at is a short-term bullish trend. So let's be mindful and aware of that. So you know that what that would do is that if you have short-term bullish strength on this, it's going to give euro strength and put pressure on the British pound. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is the pound yen. Looking at the pound yen, this pair is still slightly tilted to the upside, although it had a rejection at 201.37, but this pair is still bullish. It's kind of still bullish, but it's in a consolidation. Because if you look at this, you notice this down candle here that is like a doji. If you look at it, price has been within the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today will make it day 5 of price activity within this candle. So this is in a kind of a bullish range. And it has stayed, you now have a close above 200.73, which means that the possibility that any retracement on this pair might be a continuation to the upside. So for now, this pair is bullish. Do not be a good idea to short it. Let's look at it on the 1-hour time. If we look at it on the 1-hour time, possibility is that I might still continue to the upside. And see, this set of other blocks here has created a support structure. So you'll be looking for bullish evidence here to continue to the upside. The next pair we're going to be looking at is Euro Yen. This pair is waking up. Yesterday closed with a bullish body, as you can see, but it didn't close above the previous week's high at 170.13. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, we have a rejection, but this is just a retracement to continue to the upside because we have a close above this range on the 4-hour. So you can either do this, pick the major one, that's this, or you drop down to the 1-hour time frame. When you drop to the 1-hour time frame, you look for the most recent swing low and say here to here, and you see price is at the 75% of it. So you'll be looking for bullish opportunity here. As long as you don't get it close below 169.13. So this pair most likely will continue to the upside. As you can see, he's making new highs, he's not making new lows. So is there anybody who want me to look at? Anybody who want me to look at before we call it a day? Okay, so in the absence of any pair, I wish everybody a blessed and wonderful New York trading session. Thank you all for attending and goodbye.